Imagine being followed by a stranger with evil intentions, or having an entire group of men force themselves inside your house, or worse, being caught in front of a firearm. Here are 40 of the creepiest backyard intrusions that have been caught on camera. You'll think twice before opening the door after watching these videos. This video captures a horrific moment when an Asian man who can't speak English is followed back home by masked men and tased.
Come out all that right now. Get the turn.
This resulted in him being stunned and having all of his jewelry and rings stolen.
Take the ring off. Oh. Take the ball. Hang it over there. No, take the ring off. You can't get it off? You can't get it off? Can't get it off. Don't move. Hurry up. Shut up. Take the ring off. I'm trying to. Come on, bro.
The words used by these masked men just shows how merciless and cold-hearted they are. Here we see 5 teens who decide to invade a young couple's home in Markham. The teens can be seen holding hammers which they use to break down the door and threaten the couple for his car keys. The cameras also capture the skillful way the group steal the cars and leave without a trace. Cars can be brought back. The trauma, however, stays forever. This home invader made a huge mistake when he charged inside a random house with a firearm. However, the man in charge wasn't going to let him have his way and instantly grabbed the weapon and did not let it go until he ran away.
Something good! Now!
With no knowledge that he was being followed, a 24-year-old man was taken by surprise when a masked individual attacked him from behind. Stealing everything and running away soon after. Sadly, the man did not survive and succumbed to his injuries. If it weren't for the indoor camera, this family would not have had proof of the horrible and traumatic event which they faced in downtown Milton. The family can be seen slowly walking away as one of the men directs them to a corner while the other searches the house for valuables. We've heard of robbers invading homes for stealing valuables, but never of kidnapping an exotic dog. Three to four of these men decide to barge inside a Florida's woman's house and take away her dog. However, they failed miserably. We've already seen what happens to the victims who are followed by creepy men, but this homeowner survived a tragic end thanks to the Great Dane. The creep can be seen slowly entering the house until the Great Dane pounces on him. This proves to show that owning a dog can save your life. Number 8. These men knew perfectly well that the house was empty and took their time to invade, snoop around, and steal everything they set their eyes on. For them, it was routine, but for the family, it was a nightmare. During a home invasion in Ontario, 2 masked men can be seen carrying firearms and checking every single room for all the valuables they want to steal. They even make sure to remove any traces to prevent themselves from being caught. This chilling video shows 3 men entering a house in Toms River looking for the car keys. After a good search, they succeed in finding the car keys and running off with it. This is probably the creepiest home invasion you've seen till date. The group of masked men slowly move around the backyard of the farm, looking for ways to enter the house. They even make an attempt to open one of the locked doors, but fail. Finally, after finding no way to enter, they leave. Throughout, we've seen home invaders, burglars always covering their face before making any attempt to do the unthinkable. However, these two decided not to wear any face covering and skillfully entered the house through the back window. It won't be long before they are caught by the police. Surveillance cameras caught 3 hooded men who had forced themselves inside a family's home, thinking that the house was empty. Little did they know that a 12-year-old and his mother were present inside. Luckily, the armed men left as fast as they came, not before taking a laptop with them in the process. Burglars usually go around stealing at night, but this group decided to do it in broad daylight.
What are you guys doing? Huh?
It's my homeboy house.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
my
is.
neighbor's house.
It's my homeboy.
It's my...
A neighbor saw them doing the horrible act and at once took out his phone and filmed the entire scene.
Where the keys at?
I don't have them. Stay. Don't attack.
With the increase in home invasions and stealings in this man's neighborhood,
Take this right here. Take this out of the computer. Hey, baby. It's okay. How you doing? How you doing?
he decided to take some serious measures, starting with installing a secret camera in his living room. His quick thinking got him to catch the culprits and save his possessions as well. What do you think? Did he make the right decision to install the safety camera? Comment down below what you would have done in this situation. In Arlington Heights, one of the most deadly home invasions took place, which could have ended on a very bad note if it weren't for one man.
Look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. Hey, how you doing, bro? How you doing?
The individual dressed up as workmen rings the house's bell, and the moment the door opens, they barge inside. Screams can be heard from the house until an angry homeowner is seen tossing one of the invaders out and showing him who's the boss. Multiple CCTV footage have caught a terrible incident where masked burglars can be seen attacking and trying to steal the car of a Malaysian man. Their attempts to steal were foiled when the family attacked and scared them off in time. Jumping inside a family's house and trying to invade it always comes with a plan, and it's usually done in the middle of the night. This single invader seems like he has done no planning whatsoever and is caught thanks to the family Doberman. A secret camera installed by the police of an old pensioner woman captures the horrific moment of a man stealing valuable items.
It's my partner, Jack Colino.
Why did Jack call you?
He wanted me to...
Killed my mother. And wanted to kill me too. I will sign the papers. I don't want an innocent man to have to pay for his crimes. Just promise me one thing. The upstate DA has ever...
Patrick Reid, the burglar, is now serving a jail sentence after he was found guilty of burglaring the woman's house 4 times in the space of a year. This family was caught off guard when they saw a strange, unknown man running in their backyard at night for almost a week. The police were alerted of this incident, which surprisingly didn't happen again. We have seen massive home invasions and burglaries so far, but you probably have never seen a teenager stealing a box of game from someone's house. The only way for home invaders to be taught a lesson is to make a lesson out of them. This is when a burglar had to pay the price for his actions by none other than his life. A group of snatchers followed two individuals and stole everything from them from right outside the house. They weren't even able to enter their house for safety before the deed was done.
Get in the crib. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Y'all get the closet. Get the closet right now.
An elderly couple were robbed in their own home when two men entered and had them scared to their wits' ends.
Hurry up. Get up.
The couple obediently did everything that was asked of them and were left with a lifelong trauma after the scene. With the changing trends and families installing surveillance cameras everywhere, robbers have decided to up their game as well. In this video, we see a man carrying a ladder to climb through one of the windows to enter the house. Crimes in the suburbs tend to not be as violent as what we have been taught. This family experienced it firsthand when 4 dangerous men entered and took all the iPads and laptops in the house. Fake delivery driver turns the entire happy moment into a night to forget. The man can be seen looking around to see if no one else is nearby, and the moment the door opens,
I'll put it on your door and take it because coronavirus.
Hey! No!
he and his 4 accomplices barge into the house and take complete control. A small town in South Africa where crime is a norm. We get to see a man enter a courtyard and look around to find a way to break in. If it weren't for the alarms, the men would have done more than just stand and look around. Police in Canada have been searching for the suspects of a home invasion where it can be seen a group of men enter a house, steal the keys, and run off with the car. They waste no time in getting what they came for and make off before they could even get caught. A Richmond Hill home was broken into by 3 teenagers who did not waste any time to grab the car keys and a whole lot of limited edition shoes. If only they wasted some time to hide their faces, then they wouldn't have been caught. An LA homeowner fights back against armed intruders who thought it would be an easy job, but the moment they enter, their worst nightmare comes true. In Paradise Valley, home surveillance cameras catch the moment masked men enter a mansion and go as far as injuring an elderly man. The masked man, out of fright, attacked him after being caught before fleeing the scene in a pickup truck. Richmond Hill has had a rise in their crime rate, as can be seen through footage from a door camera. The video shows 3 individuals trying to enter the house and later succeed in doing so and leave the premises with the family Lamborghini. Invading a house is one thing, but these 2 men had bigger plans where they did not only broke through the window, but also tried to burn the whole house down. Luckily, the house wasn't occupied at that time, and firefighters arrived soon enough to subdue the fire. In the city of Markham, individuals in a black car arrive and start shooting a car for no apparent reason. They leave the scene shortly after. What their intentions were and why they did it is still unknown. Breaking into a house and stealing the valuables of a family is one thing, but burning down the car is nothing but pure malice. This invader had hatred and malice in their heart, and what they did was to cause damage and, in a way, punishment. This is the moment when two armed robbers enter a house and force all the people inside to get down while they freely steal everything they set their greedy eyes on. If you think that you could break into a Phoenix homeowner's house, then you better think twice, because these men sure had to run for their lives when the owner came out with his trusted safety protector. A brazen daytime robbery was about to take place, but things take a dramatic turn when the confronted man pulls out a firearm and turns the tables, making the suspects run for safety.